So I did a video this morning and I fucking just realized that the sound for whatever reason got cut off at the end of it. I was just about to fucking freak out. Actually, I wasn't about to freak out. I actually did freak out because cruise control. I realized in 1982 cars didn't have fucking cruise control on every fucking make and fucking model, okay? But nowadays, they do. So when you're on a fucking heavy highway and you fucking come up past me at fucking 85 miles an hour, however, I don't care if I'm doing 75 and you're doing 75 and a half, and you come by me and you slow down, and you fucking lock me in behind a tractor trailer or a fucking slow old bag on the side of the fucking road because she doesn't know how to drive anymore, what she's doing on the highway, I don't even fucking know. But sometimes it's these yuppie assholes and these fucking Priuses trying to get a fucking 100,000 miles out of a fucking gallon of gas. I don't know what the fuck the deal is. But I'm going to tell you this. What I am going to fucking tell you is that if there's a tractor trailer passing you and you're in a fucking car, if there's a tractor trailer in the fast lane passing you in a car, you ought to be fucking dragged out of your car and curb stomped with your mouth like American History X. Somebody ought to fucking kick your fucking head right off this fucking planet. So, sorry, where the fuck was I going? Fucking cruise control. Cruise control. Cruise control. It's pretty simple. You get on the fucking, unless it's fucking inclement weather and your fucking tires are gonna spin because of the cruise control in the fucking snow. If it's not inclement weather, you get on the fucking highway, you click the little fucking button at the speed that you would like to stay at. And guess what? Your fucking vehicle will magically fucking stay there. You come up to somebody, oh my God, here's a fucking thing that I should slow down or stop for. You just put on your brakes. It's that simple. You're not gonna careen headlong into a fucking wall, okay? So, cruise control. You just use the cruise control. All of the fucking people around you can count on what you're doing. When you come by me 10 miles an hour faster than the speed limit, and then you slow down to 2 miles an hour below the speed limit because you gotta play with your goddamn phone. If you have to play with your phone and you can't drive, you really should probably die. Just saying. And I realize that there are police officers that use their phone, and I even heard somewhere that they take a class for that. Well, they should offer that class to fucking everybody. Just saying. So I'm not really sure how it works, but I think it's fucking bullshit. Zipper merging, all this shit, that the fundamentals that people can't goddamn figure out for some friggin' reason. I'm not entirely sure what's going on American highways. And I went for a road trip. Okay? So I stayed in the fast lane pretty much the entire way, except for when I was, let me go back there a little bit. I pass in the fast lane. I get over to the slow lane and I let people either pass me or whatever's going to happen. I cruise in the slow lane. I pass in the fast lane. I don't understand, like even in New York State, which I thought everybody had it figured out in New York State, and it extended all the way down south, all the way to Florida and back. Every asshole and their fucking brother were stuck in the fucking fast lane, and they fucking stayed there. They fucking stayed in the fast lane. You had to pass them in the slow lane. How are we, it's 2020 now, for fuck's sake. Can you fucking imagine? Oh, all right, whatever. Cruise control. Use cruise control, zipper merge, be courteous. If there's something that you hate that people do when you're driving, don't fucking do it. Use your signal. Let people know what you're doing. That's a fucking good idea. That's courteous, okay? If you're in the fast lane and there's nobody in front of you for fucking miles, but there's a fucking 1,000 cars behind you stacked up waiting for you to get the fuck out of the way, guess what you should do? Get the fuck out of the way. You're a fucking asshole. Somebody ought to drag, if I was in such a hurry, I would follow you where you were going and I would drag you out of your car and punch you. No, I would just poke you very vigorously in the eye with a sharpened fingernail and pour lemon juice in that motherfucker. Because you're a fucking asshole. Yeah, let me see what else I hate. There's too many to list. But if you're a fucking asshole, you ought to get a fucking poked in a fucking eye and some lemon juice in that bitch. That's what you ought to get. Nobody should be nice to you. Nobody likes you. People might think they like you, but that's because they don't know how you are on the fucking road. If they were behind you in traffic, they would probably want to stab you in the face. I am guilty of being an aggressive asshole when I drive, but I am courteous. If you're a douchebag and you're going slow in the fucking fast lane, you can pretty much rest assured I'm on your fucking ass. And I got the lights flashing and I'm giving you the finger when I'm passing you by in the slow lane because you won't get the fuck out of the way. So, all right. Oh yeah, did I apologize? I don't even know if I did because the sound cut out of my last video. I went off. And I didn't, when I did say on the last video, as I said that you shouldn't slow down for cops. If an officer has somebody pulled over and they're on that, on the right curve or the shoulder, slow down, get over, give them a clear path, because a lot of officers have fucking been killed because people either texting on their phones or not paying attention, blew into the back of the police car or whatever and killed the officer while he was writing a ticket or doing his job. Get over, be courteous, pay attention to what's going on around you, be smart. Be a human being that's not totally fucking right out of the cast of Idiocracy where stupid people take over the fucking earth. Stop doing that shit. If you're that dumb, kill yourself so you don't have kids, okay? So, where was I going? Oh yeah, the end of the video, I went off on a rant because people slow down. So, these people, what happens is instead of using their cruise control, they're going way faster than they should be. All right, so I did say that I've been pulled over several times because I'm an aggressive driver. I have since stopped doing that. I set my cruise control at a prescribed speed. I maintain that speed until I get to where I'm going. Officers tell me at 65 miles an hour on the thruway or 81 that if you get pulled over, you're getting pulled over because you're going over 75 miles an hour. Set your cruise at 75, they say, you won't get bothered. So do that. Then everybody moves at the same pace. Anybody else that's going slow, get the fuck over into the fucking slow lane. So when you're going 75 miles an hour, you see a cop in the median shooting radar or lasers or whatever the fuck they're doing now. Don't stomp on your fucking brakes, you retard. You're a fucking asshole. Maybe you should stomp on your fucking brakes and drive off a fucking cliff. That's a good one. You can do that. I'll help you. I'll push you off a fucking cliff. What else? All right, so I said not to fucking get over for police officers. Guys are, I mean, that's a pretty shitty spot to be. And people fucking get killed doing that stuff. So stop being an asshole and do the right thing. Disabled trucks, tow truck drivers, all of that stuff. Be considerate, all right? What else? Yeah, I was going to throw a little bit of positivity in there. Be nice to your fellow man. But most fellow people are fucking stupid. So if you know a good one that's not an asshole or that's not fucking stupid, go hug that motherfucker. Because they are a fucking good person, okay? If they're considerate, they're kind, they're caring. You know, give somebody some credit where credit is due. Pull a friend aside and be like, hey, man, you're a good fucking guy today. The rest of them, tell them what pieces of shit they are. And fucking see if you can talk them into tying a fucking anchor to their leg. Oh, like that girl that talked that guy into shooting himself or killing himself or hanging himself or whatever he did. Maybe she did the world a favor. I don't know. It isn't her fault. She said some shit to a guy. He was fucking vulnerable enough to fucking believe it. He's the one who did it. I don't think she should go to jail. Yeah, it's got nothing to do with, well, it's got something to do with her. I mean, clearly he was weak. We've all been there. I remember being fucking weak once when I was an infant. Nah, I'm just kidding. Dude, I've cried at puppies and shit. Listen, that fucking, what's that commercial with the fucking dogs? The ASPCA commercial when that lady's singing that Sarah McLachlan song. If you're not crying during that commercial, you're a fucking asshole. What else? Yeah, adopt a pet. Be nice. Pets are good. They bring your heart rate down. Pet something. I got something you can pet. Yeah. Fucking dog. All right. Yeah, that's it. I'm done with this fucking video. I felt bad because of the last video, the sound cut out. I didn't get to explain myself about don't slow down for cops. Slow down for fucking cops that are writing a ticket on the side of the fucking road on the shoulder when they're out of their vehicle. If they're in the median shooting radar, just maintain your speed and direction. You stomp on the brakes, you cause trouble. That's what's going to get you a ticket, you fucking idiot. So knock that shit off and stop being stupid.